Reaction continues to roll in from the State of the Union. We're hearing from some of Oklahoma's congressional delegation about what they were hoping to hear from the president.
KOCO Zach Rael joining us live in studio right now. So Zach, what were the top priorities from the Oklahoma representatives that you heard from?
Yeah, guys, there were a couple. We've heard from Representatives Stephanie Bice and Kevin Hern. Now, both pointed to the southern border, which of course got a lot of attention during the address tonight, the economy and energy as the top issues that they wanted the president to address this evening.
Securing the southern border. We've had 4.5 million people illegally cross into the United States over the last 2 years. That's more than the entire population of the state of Oklahoma.
Oklahoma Congresswoman Stephanie Bice says not enough is being done to secure the southern border.
I don't really have a preference on how we do it, whether it's through technology or a border wall or more Border Patrol agents, but something has to be done. This cannot continue.
It's something that Republicans are united on, as her colleague, Oklahoma Representative Kevin Hern, confirms.
We're seeing the fentanyl crisis coming across the southern border, killing hundreds of thousands of people in America.
Both Bice and Hern also think the Biden administration needs to do more to support energy policies here at home.
And the American people, especially my citizens in Oklahoma, the energy companies there and throughout the Midwest, would like for this president to acknowledge the great energy that we have in this country.
Oklahoma is an energy state, and we need to make sure that we're doing everything we can to support domestic energy production.
Lastly, Bice believes that more needs to be done to help families who are battling record high inflation.
We need to be focused on making sure that we're doing what we can to support everyday Oklahomans that are really struggling right now with high gas prices, inflation at the grocery store.
And as reaction continues to pour in throughout the evening, we'll have the very latest on KOCO 5 News in the morning.